Polina sort of crosses her arms a bit defensively,
You
trying
need
to act a bit more aloof than she
something.
probably is.
There's something you want.
There's a lot I want.
Most of all, you know what you want the most, though.
Do I? I feel like that kind of changes moment to moment.
You know what? There's something you want right now. There's something you'd want in the long term. Turns to Stella. But what if you had to choose? What would you choose? If there was only one.
Polina's eyes like narrow a bit. This sounds like bullshit. I'm not in the habit of letting people tell me what I can't have.
You're not, are you?
Always been greedy.
Yeah, it reaches into its body and pulls out, another box. And says just, in there, the key to desire.
Polina shakes it a bit, like listening to it.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not for it. Yeah, you're kept back again. It's on the table with the other.
Oh, I see.
Now it's going through you all.
I see.
And then it shakes its head again, turns into Scott's dad, and says, "You boy, you know what you want, right?" And Scott just again just looks away and just says, "I just want to. I just want to be safe and a little, okay." Which the father head goes, no, you don't want to be safe. You want to be loved. To which Scott just sort of, again, just trembles a bit, just tapping his foot as the figure pulls out another box. In there, freedom. And a weight off your shoulders. And then, finally, it shivers and turns into vigor.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Turns. And I'm afraid. Are you okay with this?
Yeah, I'm okay with this. I can't voice act him for you.
Yeah.
It's not even the real vigor.
You want it.
You what? You what, cunt?
And you. And then Sylvan just says, "I already said." And then, the vigor face just sort of, like, twitches, like, narrows his eyes at her. And just says, "Well, the offer remains." And pulls out another box. Then it shifts, that head disappears, it's back to the formless Fogman, and it just says, "Only one of these boxes may be opened. The others cast away. Option cut off for eternity. Who among you needs what we have to offer?"
Angelo crosses his arms and says, I give up mine. I was lying anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't respond. It just lets you talk us out.
I don't feel. I can't feel good. I don't feel justified taking mine.
I feel justified taking mine.
Of course
Take
you
anything.
do.
What the fuck
Felina.
is that supposed to mean?
There was no
Maybe-
guile to it. It was exactly as it sounded.
Maybe once, Felina, you don't need to take something.
Yeah, Scott just kind of like taps his foot. Safety, freedom, and love. Huh? Jeez.
Just to run through the each box did a thing, right? So
Yeah, each box.
Only one of us can claim our box and
Yeah.
yeah.
get whatever is inside it.
No, but just
Oh wait,
just a quick reminder what each box then did. So Angelo's got something
mine
to
is the most
make him
vague
secure.
because I was just asked, "Do you know what you want?" And Angelo took a while to lie and say, "Sure, I do."
Mhm.
Which,
Mm.
I mean, the closest thing is an abstract concept, but then I guess so is Scott. So I don't know how we're going to find an abstract concept in the box.
Mhm. Apparently, it can promise those.
Apparently, it can promise those, but this is also a lying fog place.
Hero, you know what it. I think you know exactly what it offered you.
Yeah, no, he knows exactly what it offers, but like, Hero being the self-fucking.
Do any of you actually no? Here, Angelo's going to breach the question, which is just: do any of you know what might be in your box?
nope.
Because
Probably
I'm
some.
curious.
if this thing is genuinely offering us something, I think a concrete answer might be worth weighing up here. Putting that aside, I don't feel like I need anything. I want to... Whatever that box might have, I'm going to take it for myself anyway, so it doesn't matter.
It would probably be useful, but if he can be found, I will find him on my own.
It wants to give me my life back.
That one. Angelo kind of turns at that one.
Yeah, it's Sylvana who just sort of says, just like, I don't doubt that it has the power, but no.
What was mine again?
Yours was the key to the key to freedom.
Need a freedom.
So you don't want yours, Sylvana. You don't want to walk. You don't want to just undo the past. Hero, you're sure you'll be able to get whatever it is that whoever it is that you're after, and if needs be, if we're going long enough, I'll help you with that. And I'm not taking a shortcut. I'm taking everything for myself, so no, I don't care about my box. That just leaves you two. He says, looking at Scott and Felina. The key to freedom, or, well, to the life you desire. Not quite freedom. I won't knock either of you for despite what I just said, I won't actually knock either of you for taking it. But you two have to decide between each other which is more important.
Felina's kind of eyeing Scott up and down. What do you think?
Yeah, he looks pretty shaken. He just says, he wants safety and love. Safety and love. Huh.
Felina sort of, like, grabs his hand and looks at his ring. And just, like, sort of holds it up in front of his face. Safety, huh?
Safety. And love.
Angelo is really just thinking about the fact that we're on a quest to save her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how they feel about polyamory, so that can really just...
It's more like, they have an understanding. They both, it's the thrill of cheating.
Right.
Felina, holds up and then just is like, for what it's worth, I think you can manage those things. But, I'm kind of biased in saying that, so take what I have to say with a grain of salt.
Can manage safety, but I don't know if I've ever felt safe in love.
Felina genuinely frowns at that, like, I'm sure you will someday. And, just like stands up on her tippy toes, gives him a little kiss on the cheek, like, I have faith. I mean, hey, honestly, I'm gonna be lying. I am pretty curious what happens if you open your box. But, and Felina is like, this whole time Felina has been, like, constantly glancing at her box. She is incredibly, like, curious and antsy about it.
I'm taking a wild swing here, Scott, but safety and love, considering where we are, if you open that box, I think wherever we're going to return once we're out of this place, you're not going to be with us, if safety is concerned.
Yeah, I guess that's a point. Felina, do you trust that thing?
I don't trust anything. But, I'm curious.
It brought us in here to torture us and play with us, and I don't know. This is strange.
Is that what you think it did?
Yes, That's exactly what I think it did. It toyed with our emotions every step of the way. There was no... We only grew in here because we decided to see it that way. I don't believe for a second that was its intent.
I guess, if you say so. I don't know. I feel like it was teaching us something, but life is just perception. Here, tell you what, Scott. Make you a deal. Look, I'm a thief. My whole thing is getting things, but, not just from me. I'm always about getting things for other people. I'll do my best to steal you some safety and love. How's that sound?
Are you sure?
I'll find you something.
Okay. Do what you think is best.
You good?
Before you grab that, Angelo turns to the being, the thin, the pale thing.
Yeah.
And just kind of asks, what did you want? What do you want out of the people who come here?
Nothing about what I want, or we want, or they want. Just what is.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not terribly satisfied with that answer, but I suppose this place is called the Mist because it obscures all.
So is that it then?
Are you taking a gift?
I'm not taking mine.
Scott, Hero, Sylvana.
I'm not taking mine.
Yeah, Scott just says, you do what you think is best.
Helena grins. Don't go regretting this on me now. And Felina is going to seize her box.
Right, so the moment you seize your box, it opens up and just, like, plumes out.
Ooh.
Like, you are just enveloped in this fog.
Yeah, Felina, like, the last thing you see of Felina before it's enveloped is she is just grinning very widely, almost maniacally, like, eyes wide.
Angelo,
very excited.
There's kind of a thing where, like, Angelo realizes and just kind of leans to her and whispers, we're not going to regret making her perhaps more powerful, are we?
Thinking about it, we probably are.
Still, no, I don't regret that choice. I don't want to leg up from a place like this. That man already gave me enough. I didn't want any of it.
Nice.
And then, so yeah, you're completely enveloped in the fog, like oppressive, this heavy fog. It gets down into your lungs. Like you start to cough in it.
Okay, yeah, Felina be hacking and wheezing in there.
Yeah. Oh no, she's gonna throw up a hairball.
Felina's been, she's choked on plenty of weed smoke before, much like the Mad Villain lyrics.
And yeah, so at this, the fog, you sort of like just suddenly just open your eyes and like you're face to face with the fog being.
Ooh.
As yeah, it's like you feel like the clamminess on your skin. The fog is in your mind, it's in your body, it's in your lungs.
Okay.
You want.
I want.
Again, yeah, it's filling you. Like it's hard to breathe.
Yeah, okay. Felina's just, sort of wheezing and, still staring like very wide-eyed and, excited.
But to want, you have to take.
Actually, no. Taking ends want. I defy your missed logic.
No, yeah, Felina's like heart is racing. She's getting excited about this.
Do you have the will to take? Can you handle the take?
Can't believe you have to ask.
And what do you think of all the others who might get in your way?
They can get in whatever way they want. Never stopped me before.
To take, you have to find. So, find. And it bursts into you again. And everyone else, you just see the fog, just Felina completely enveloped by this fog that just bursts out immediately. And wipes away all the interior. And you're back out in the mist, but nowhere near the road where you started.
Ooh.
You are in the middle of the mist with absolutely zero way to guide yourself.
Is that all of us or just Felina?
All of you.
Oh, okay, good.
And you're just like in the heart of the mist, basically. Like as far as you can tell, there's nothing around. No way, no road, no sign, nothing. Just figures of like crawling, large crawling, shadowy creatures, dangling limbs, flittering black flesh and smog, up in the distance. Just the shadows of things that you would never that you could never even dare to have a nightmare of. And you're just right in the middle of it.
Oof.
And Felina, yes, you are completely on the ground.
Completely on the ground.
Yeah,
Laying down?
I need you to roll con.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That's not one of my good stats. Oh, hey, that could have been
Now
worse.
roll strength.
Oh dear, that is my worst stat.
I've got a question, Neo. Did complete freedom involve freedom from quantum entanglement?
All right,
That
strength.
might be
All right.
too far.
Roll wisdom.
From chemical bonds.
Roll your intelligence.
Just gonna roll everything.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, finally a 10.
Yeah. And yeah.
Oh
Roll.
god, this just reminds me of when
What?
my big plan for Vigor for his dragon wish before he gave up everything was to genuinely be the world's strongest man. That's the thing it started with.
All right. Roll your charisma.
Charisma. Boom!
And now roll your dex.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
That's one of my good stats.
Alright, so let me just look down my thing here. Okay. You just start, like, you find yourself almost completely unable to, like, stand. Like, as, like, you just start hacking shit up.
Well, that's concerning.
Yeah. And, just your vision goes blurry. It's like, you can just barely make out that, like, there's, like, that the others are even around. And the voice rings in your ear. Find.
Dang, yeah, Felina just, wide-eyed, like, is just sort of coughing and, like, not flailing, I don't know, what, spasming, I guess, on the ground, just, like, trying to catch her breath. Eyes darting around.
Yeah.
Unfocused gaze.
Yep, darting around, and just says, again, the voice just leaves you. You see the vision of the mist figure again, saying, "Find your way out of here, or die trying."
Ooh, oh no.
As it just dissipates, and everyone, you notice those shadowy figures seem to be drawing closer.
Felina.
Can I, like, do I even register that Angela's talking to me?
You hear sort of muffled.
It's a while before Felina even thinks to, like, maybe I should respond to that. Her mind is, like, racing so fast when she's
Where are we? How do we get out of here? Where are we? How do we get out of here?
Scott,
Take it easy,
you've got the shield. You keep an eye on Felina right now. We'll deal with these lot, but Felina, I'm going to take the searcher, okay? I'm going to take back the Angela grabs the magic item you gave her,
Yeah.
I can't for the life of me remember the word for it repeatedly. It leaves me. The wind thing.
Yeah, the wind turner.
Wind turner, that's he just kind of like takes that off her like a belt or wherever she's keeping it.
Yep.
I just need to stand somewhere elevated. Actually, looking around, I might not be able to tell this, but are we outside?
Looks like it. Hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, the way you've described space, it sounds kind of like cramped and there's jagged shit everywhere and like we're being closed in on it, doesn't it?
You are in like the middle of the mist, basically.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to tell where anything is.
Okay, but Angelo, like, is there somewhere within seeing distance of the group that's elevated?
Hero shoulders.
Doesn't look it.
Oh yeah, it only just needs to be a thing.
Yeah.
Angelo. Actually, no. Angelo just says, "Scott, throw up your shield on Felina."
Okay. Bubble coming in, and he just kneels down by Felina and like activates.
Yeah, Angelo climbs on top of the bubble, and he's going to picture Kate's fucking face.
Yeah. So as you picture Kate's face, wind starts blowing in one direction, and then just starts circling.
You've got to be kidding me.
Angelo?
And there's snarls around now.
Okay.
You see like 100 different eyes.
You know what? Scott, let everyone else in the bubble.
Okay. Yeah, he just opens up the bubble, and even Sylvana just kind of like gets in and just he just gets it back, and like you're just all looking at Felina as she's just writhing while all these things are approaching.
Sorry, Father. I must go all out. Just
and then Felina.
Yeah, hi.
I've got a thing I'm gonna do, by the way, but yeah.
Oh well. We'll see. But first, Felina,
I told everyone to
there's these things approaching all around as you're still in this horrid pain. Like some of the worst pain you've ever felt, most likely.
Oof.
And suddenly a voice rings through your ear saying, "You don't go like that. Not here. Not like that."
Helena is like, it's a weird thing, in this situation, lots going on, but like the first thing she just has to check as soon as she can move herself is all. She lifts up her hand and looks down. Is she still wearing the ring?
You
The
are.
new one.
No,
Interesting.
or no, actually no. The new one, no.
Damn.
And you just hear the voice again. "Listen to me. Something's happened to you."
Yeah, Felina's listening to the voice, looking around to try and place it.
The thing.
Can I recognize the voice, or is it just not right now?
Roll it.
Roll in.
Well, either roll it. This is the voice of Chasok.
Yes! Yes! I thought that was what it was. Yes!
The things there want you, but you already belong to someone else. Open your eyes again. See the world as we see it.
Alright, yeah, Felina opens her eyes.
And yeah, your eyes just go most blue as you feel an electrifying sensation down your body. And suddenly you can see just blue, light blue strands connecting everyone and everything. It's overwhelming.
Ooh.
Oh no, that sounds horrible.
It's finally happened.
Oh no, so this is how she gets the worst power that she could possibly, that's been hyped for since before we started.
Oh no.
She can now, is this it? She can now cut metaphorical concepts.
Sometimes, maybe, at the GM's discretion for now. She won't have mastered it yet.
Here's the thing, because I did get everyone into the bubble to do something
that
I'm going to regret.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, no. I'm not going to regret it. Absolutely all of us are going to regret this.
Alright, what did you want to do?
As everything is closing in, she's from every angle, and they're all in the bubble, Angelo's just gonna, Eye of the Storm this shit.
Oh.
Who?
He is just going all fucking out while they're surrounded.
Okay.
Yeah. Angelo is stood on top of the bubble, and he is just... Everyone who is in any way magically inclined is just gonna feel that something bad is happening. The air pressure just changes all around us.
Alright, roll.
And, oh boy, we're gonna regret this one.
Ooh.
No, we fucking won't!
Look at that. It came in when it mattered.
12 plus on a thing defies expectations. Angelo just fucking calls a tornado around us.
Yes. Just, you are keeping all of them at bay. A few of these creatures are even blown away. For a brief moment, the mist is even parted.
Sick. Based.
And, Felina, seeing that, there's one thread that shines out to you.
Ooh. Where does it... Yeah, Felina's gonna look at this thread. What does it seem to be, connected to? What can I see on this thread?
See, you pick up the thread and just, you hear Chasok's voice again. "You'll learn to read these as you go. Look into it and see what you can see."
Yeah, what can I see? You want me to roll something for that?
Yeah, roll in. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
You see, like you just look into this thread and like you see just images in it of like people walking and the gold and the gates of Tensis.
Ooh,
And this thread is the path to Tensis.
nice.
This is the road that they never built.
Nice. Yeah, Felina sits up, just like suddenly sits up in the middle of the group in the bubble and just, I know where to go. And just starts like crawling and then tries to start walking, like following this thread.
What, Felina,
Almost like she's possessed or something.
Felina,
What's happening
there is
to
a
her?
tornado outside.
I know the way.
yeah, you can wait, you cat.
Does it lead through my incredible power?
It leads to Tensis. No, yeah, Felina almost sees like again, just like sort of out of it, like almost possessed or something. The other flavor thing in this like vision mode, her mom has like the slit cat eye pupils, but she never did. But for the first time, her eyes are like vertical slits, or her
Right.
pupils are.
Angelo is just like, he's trying to split his focus between like Felina about
Yeah.
to walk out into the fucking gale he has created,
Yeah.
and like trying to maintain it and make sure it doesn't collapse in on them.
Yeah.
Just looking at the group, someone make sure she doesn't kill herself.
And
Yeah.
now, as another bit of flavor, Felina, just as you're walking casually, there's a thread hanging that's connected like up into the sky.
Ooh, interesting.
Chasok, you hear him just say, "Cut the thread, lead the way."
So yeah, Felina not quite understanding what's going on. This threat Felina is going to do as Chasok, advises, and she is going to cut this thread.
So, she cut the thread,
Yeah.
and Angelo's like tornado storm clears away only for the path ahead, just in your direction.
Ooh, nice.
What the? Yeah, Angelo's trying to conceptualize how there is just a hole in a tornado.
Yeah, and Angelo, I'm gonna say you felt something like that there.
Yeah.
Like there was like a tingle, almost like something snapped.
Like now there is just
This
an
is
emptiness.
the way, Felina says, like just again, ignoring everything else, really seeming possessed.
Fine. Go. Get moving.
Yes. Yeah, like Silavana, like just is probably the first one who just like shakes her head and just nods and just just goes to follow Felina.
Do I have to? This is a magical question. Do I have to stay here to maintain it? The tornado, as it were?
No.
Okay, yeah,
No.
Angelo, sure his job is done. Is just like, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
and he just hops down off the bubble. Come on, we're going.
All right. Yeah, Scott just like, oh wow, something's happening to her.
Something
Yeah.
definitely is. Whatever it was offering, that was real.
No regrets. All right, let's
No.
go.
No regrets. Let's go.
So yeah, you're all just following Felina as she leads you like through the fog, through the mist, all the way to the remnants of a road. And soon enough, you exit the heavy fog. As with the night sky up ahead, up over you and visible. As Felina, you blink and you just hear Chaslock say, "Until we need to see each other again." And you blink and it's over.
Dang. Yeah, Felina kind of like drops down to her hands and knees and then just like grips her wrist where the, snake bite and what you call it is.
The whatchamacallit?
The tattoo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You feel something from it.
Dang.
Here now.
Yeah,
right
and Felina
here.
just sort of, huh. And starts looking around where she is. So we're out of the mist.
We're out of the mist. We're out of the... How did I do that? How did you do that?
I just opened my eyes. Gave everything a good...
What did you just become? Silavana asks.
Felina sort of arches her eyebrows and then, shrugs. I'm curious to find out.
Angelo just kind of like falls, falls into just sitting on the ground, like just sprawled out a bit, kind of sapped, and just, I don't know what to be more thrown by, what I just did or what you are right now.
Felina sort of looks down and, does her typical, like, imagines a knife in her hand, sort of lets the personal illusion dissipate and whatnot, and is just sort of, sort of feeling out her powers again, just sort of like, huh. And is also looking at All Seeing Red, examining her little ring there.
Yeah, it's got a it's got a shine to it. And well, the road you're on leads right to Tenzis. It's in view. It is night.
That was one hell of a wild ride.
We made it out.
Yeah.
We did it. Of course we did it. It was never going to stop us.
More or less unharmed.
We didn't even have to make camp.
Yeah,
That's
we
a
did.
shame.
Scott says, and then he just points, and then Scott just like, hey, and he points at the city. Didn't you say that was more of a hell?
Yeah, but now I'm ready to face it.
All right.
Actually, yeah, considering where we were, and like, that was the part. Did we did what just happened? Was that clear from the outside of the mist that there was like a parting in it?
Probably not.
Oh, damn it. That would have been sick, though.
Yeah.
I wasn't even asking that for my fucking alignment, and I just realized that would have fucking been.
And yeah, as with Sullivan, shakes her head and just says, things have escalated a lot in the past week.
Yeah, they sure have. Sure.
Wait a minute. Hey, give me the thing. The wind thing.
Yeah, Angelo throws it over. Just remember to return that to Silavana now that we're out of there.
Yeah. Scott, bend over.
Of course. Yeah, he immediately does.
Yeah, and she just like hops onto his back and, holds the thing up, pictures Randall's face.
Yeah, it blows in that direction. But it could still be very near.
Could be Osprey.
Or Marion.
Well, it's hey, if he's at Tenzis, not too late.
We'd better get in there then.
Woo! And Felina hops down, and it has the weight of the whole, like, just saw the reality in an entirely new, like, life-changing way. Has immediately dropped from her at just the excitement of, like, we're close to the circus again, and she's, like, running off towards Tenzis, scampering off, like, maybe even on all fours.
Well, you
hey,
have
the wind
fun.
pointer.
Yeah, Felina tosses it back to them.
Yeah,
And he
Sylvana
catches
catches
it
it.
and throws it to Sylvana.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Sylvana catches it and says, "Well, you have fun with whatever she's become. I've got a trafficking base to check out."
You report to us as soon as you know what's going on.
Yeah. If I'm not in Texas by tomorrow night, then I guess you might want to come and check it out.
Angelo nods. Yeah, we'll come running.
Good luck with whatever you have in there.
Good luck to you, and you did good in there. We all did.
Yeah. Good job. Yeah, she just puts her mask back on. Just like she's like shaking it off, like get my mind off of that.
Yeah, I think we all need something to do that.
Yep. And yep, she starts making her way north.
Angelo turns to Hero. You know, when we're done with this, we'll look into him, your grandfather. Figure it out.
It's fine. I think he's fine. I think he's fine.
You think he's fine, but
We'll
not going to
see.
be at 100% with that hanging over you, so we'll deal with it next.
We'll deal with it someday. We'll focus on what's ahead right now.
Sure. Tenzis.
Tenzis.
Let's hope we don't run into him again.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
Hope the carnival's there. That'll dampen her spirits.
Yeah, that will. We'll dampen him for a bit. She'll just move on to Osprey or Marion.
Oh, all right. Let's follow the road.
Let's go. Yeah, and Angelo turns and heads towards Tenzis.
Nice.
A bit more of a spring in his step than you might expect, given all things.
Nice. Cool. Should we call session? Or
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Do you wanna?
Yeah, that feels like a natural place.
Yeah.
Hello, the 5 idiots walk to Tenzis.
The 4 idiots.
I totally forgot to write
No,
this.
Sullivan.
I'm struggling. A lot fucking happened. There's a lot there.
Sorry, Leo, but Silvana is an idiot for hanging out with these idiots.
She's not going towards Tenzis.
Well, no, but what's it's true. She is an idiot for hanging out with us.
Yeah, but she said the 5 idiots went towards Tenzis, and that's just not true.
Oh, it's true.
4 idiots are going towards Tenzis. Sylvana's going towards.
I mean, the 5 idiots did spend this entire session heading towards Tenzis before she diverted at the end.
That's true.
What did you say she headed?
She's headed to.
north.
Remember those children we saved and there's traffickers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's going to scout their base before we come in.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. And
Yeah,
no.
the unknown factor is like with all that happened with how much she grinned and bared in the face. Is she just going to dive in and beat them all herself?
Maybe she will
It's a
be.
wild card.
That'd be a bit. That would be like adventure cucked on that one, wouldn't we? She has a lot to work out after the whole confronting her past.
Yeah.
That played out more low-key than I expected when we went back to her village.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
It was impressively a downer, I have to say. I was like, wow, this is a real bummer.
Yeah. You can ask her about it next session.
Could do.
I don't think we should.
She did ask for her privacy on that one.
Yeah.
She wasn't given it, but she did ask for it.
Even with Felina looking at, like, she definitely saw things you guys didn't, so you can always ask. So, any bonds yet? Or are y'all still working on them?
I'm trying to think, because there was a lot to unpack there, but none of it was directly related to things I already Felina figured me out, and that's worrying. If she could piece it together, we'll be in danger in Kansas. I'll have to dial things down. Might be a chance to figure myself out on my own. That did come up, but in a very roundabout way that's not entirely about Felina.
Felina did go ahead and, like... You thought she was being way too blasé about the whole thing.
Yeah, no, that was at the start of it. Angelo was really pissed off at just Felina's just carrying that same attitude into that situation and then doing it to everyone else. I don't know. It's just I don't know how to think it because it was up until the moment she was in the firing line. It's just like, no, I'm walking out. It doesn't matter, you know. Before everyone else. I'm just trying to make it not sound bitchy, even though it is.
Disrespectful of everyone else's baggage except for her boy toy.
No, except for our own.
Oh, she wasn't.
I mean, it was even a bit disrespectful of her own baggage, in fairness.
Well, no, but it's different. It's different. It didn't come off as disrespect. It just, I don't know, came off as just like no one else was as rude as you were, so it couldn't fucking come up anyway.
That's what I said, yeah, except for her boy toy. Cause, like, she was actually pretty respectful of Scott's thing. Surprisingly
so. When that came just after she had her own time in the, you know.
Yeah, maybe she was humbled.
And that did come up in an argument.
Actually, not sure if I have any bonds updated. I kind of think I don't. Like, I interacted with Scott and Sylvana more than I really did Angelo or Hero this session.
Yes, I am a player again. I'm doing it.
I don't think I have any bonds.
I think Angelo especially had some impact regarding Felina, but Felina weirdly didn't think about Angelo or Hero or they didn't do as much that, like, you know, gave her that much. She was much more interested in things she learned about Scott.
Calling her out after she left her room, like sticking up for Scott and like trying to talk Scott through his own thing because he'd
there's that
because they both had like abusive dad things.
Yeah, you got Hero, a hint of Hero's baggage.
That is true, but I don't know if it really like updates any of the bonds I have right now, like with. Because it's just like, I guess, of the bonds I have, none of these specific things got really advanced. Like, there wasn't too much about Hero or Angelo's, like, idea of morality or his mental image of what a hero is didn't necessarily get challenged. He didn't get, like, a more gray morality sense. I feel like there should have been something with my bond about, like, his background and, like, my respecting that he wants to be something different than where he came from, but I guess nothing really changed there, other than just we sort of clarified and confirmed stuff that had already been talked about.
Your bond with him about his adventures getting serious and people have died, like, he was a lot more about people being safe in this.
That's true.
Yeah, like refusing to let Sylvana, take his place on the bomb, not letting, wanting to stick by everyone for everything.
I'm not sure if that's something that really registered to Felina, though. Like, I don't know.
I've got one, and I like it. It's grim, and it might not quite come up, but it's gonna be it might be interesting.
Let me hear it.
You know what? This is like really dark, actually, but this is going to be a thought in Angelo's mind.
Grim dark. Let's hear it.
And it develops on like actually, funnily enough, it does come from like the old Felina's power bond.
Ooh.
Alright, so this is the Felina bond update. And Felina figured me out, and that's worrying. If she could piece it together, will we be in danger in Kansas? I'll have to dial things down. Might be a chance to figure myself out on my own. That has changed to, I think I know how much sympathy to expect from Felina should we run into Kaif. Perhaps she could be useful against him. The real Kaif would never be able to handle someone like her. Could she be used against him? especially with whatever power she just gained.
Damn.
Ooh, are you gonna use her as a weapon? Just sever Keith from his power. That would be
It might
fantastic.
go that way, or I have a scene in mind if it goes the other way, which is okay. I'm just gonna spoil it if it goes this way. Just basically, oh, you want me so bad, you want the powers I have so bad. All right, fuck it, Felina, cut me off, and then just
oh wow,
fuck everything up for the whole.
You just change class immediately.
Angelo just in the ultimate fuck you dad move, just literally fucking severs his own connection.
I was gonna say, why don't just cut to the root of it? Felina severs Angelo from his family.
I had genuinely had that scene in mind, since before we started this party. And I was hoping that it might be wriggled that way. I don't know if I want to give up first, but it'd be really fucking interesting.
Yeah, that would be a hell of a move.
And Angelo's just like, hey, no reason to go get my van brace now. Leave the kids there.
Oh, that would be a really sweet moment where he comes back, collects the van brace, and just throws it in the trash. Still, I'll go back for the kids.
What if Felina, severs him from his powers, but then goes the extra mile and steals his powers, so now she has Keith Lombard's inherited powers?
On one hand, Angelo would be extremely pissed off and affronted and would feel absolutely incredibly violated on some level, but there would be a part of him that would also appreciate just how much that would piss off Keith Lombard.
Yeah, I can think that I think would piss him off way more than just Angelo getting rid of it. That he would give it to.
If you did that, there'd be consequences.
Now you've just made me want to do it.
You wouldn't be Stella's daughter anymore.
I was gonna say,
I'm gonna say that's bullshit, Neo, because the theme of this party has been family is who you pick.
You'd be Felina Lombard.
Neo, I will say, because Snake knows there's a twist regarding Felina's father, and he did say, that he'd call bullshit, but he'd be very impressed with the audacity if we revealed that Keith Lombard was actually Felina's father. She and Angelo have been half-siblings this whole time.
Yeah,
he's already onto this.
I pointed out that from the very few characters I remember from Tensas, it would be Bradley or some vampires or the one I just made up at the start of this party. And that would be so fucking galling if you just did that.
Who's gonna stop me?
Well, I can't, but it's bullshit.
Leo, I have another alternative.
I would respect it, but it would be fucking galling.
I think Felina would agree. I think Felina would also find it bullshit, in universe.
Yeah. Just saying, there are other characters you could take from that does maybe lighter from Tensas.
How old is Stella?
She's about 40.
Early 40s.
Late 30s to early 40s.
Okay then, so that's a 10-year age difference with Keith then, so could be worse.
Yeah, she was about 2021, I think, when she had Felina, I think.
And Keith was in his early 30s when Keith was 30 when
he seems like the guy who would do it.
And Felina is about to turn 19 in a few hours in game.
To give it away, to give away the obvious Sweden just from the backstory and such is that Keith and not his wife, is the woman he had a child with. It was a fucking business transaction. He wanted a son, and they barely interacted.
Wait. Okay, hold up. Would we, is there any chance we would be available, since, not available next Friday?
What?
Do we think it would be possible to swing a Wednesday game next week?
No.
Ooh, no.
Alright.
Damn, that's too bad.
Yeah, any other bonds?
Actually, yeah, I wouldn't be able to do a Wednesday game. because
That's a shame.
I have busy. I'm doing things that day, so I'm
That
probably.
would have been fun.
Any other bonds?
Not done by
I
end.
don't think I have any.
You don't have any, huh? Wow. Hero?
No, not any I can think of.
Right. Angelo, do you have any other bonds with Hero or Felina?
I should have advanced this one with Hero, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I just got because it was basically I need to go back to the Angelo Elgato I planned, but you know, had a bit of an upset at the start of the session and took until leaving the mist to feel like, oh, well, I got away with that in there. That was pretty cool. For the most of it, Angelo was just pissed off by the thing of his dad and couldn't be Angelo Elgato as he wanted to be.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I did not update a bond.
Very well. Well, did you at least attract renown, infamy, or rapt attention with your magic?
The thing is, I did the biggest magical fucking thing I ever did, and I don't think anyone cared or noticed.
We did.
Elena would have cared if she wasn't currently going through, like, you know.
Yeah.
Hero was very amazed by the thing, Angelo.
But it's also just like, it was a very small group of people, and it was very isolated, and as you said, Tensis didn't see.
Maybe those demons are gonna tell the other demons about it. Maybe they're gonna be like, dude, holy shit, you won't believe what we just fucking saw.
And, besides that, I say it's up to you, Neo, but I did also cause the fucking minefield calamity that sent us
That is
barreling
true.
into town.
Oh, that's true. You know what? You gotta take an XP for that.
Not the biggest
they
magical
did
thing I ever did, but the fuck up that sent
Yeah.
us hurtling miles in the distance.
Yeah. Angelo overcomes the odds of the big magical thing without his van brace, and it's just, whatever.
Wow,
Him
I guess you can do that, huh? Fucking, why are you doing
Him blow-
all this martial arts bullshit? Why not just call tornadoes everywhere?
Him blowing up a bunch of fucking bunch of holes in the ground. Fuck
Nice.
yeah.
Felina,
Sweet.
did you possess someone in order to increase your material wealth?
I didn't possess anyone.
You didn't. How
I
sad.
didn't even try.
Bad
Yeah.
art. Very
You
sad.
complain how like me possessing people is just such an instant problem solver, gets us out of things, and I haven't even
And now
tried to
you're
possess
doing
someone
the
in
complaining
multiple
voice
sessions,
again.
and you're complaining.
It's the voice. There it is. Whatever, don't get your way.
What do you mean don't get my way?
What do you mean? Yeah, see, exactly. Hero, did you use your abilities to get someone or something out of danger?
Yes, several times.
You did several times. Great job, Sweet. You're amazing.
I'm a good role player.
So good at this.
You really didn't come up there after Angelo got burnt to fucking shit.
Yeah, you got a fistful of fire.
I guess not even Angelo's noticed at this point.
Yeah.
Didn't even notice it happened.
Yeah,
You have more
no,
important things to worry about. Hey, it's better disguised once you're getting the Tensis.
Sweet, yeah.
All
but
right.
yeah, Hero saved a lot of people
Yeah.
with his teleporting.
Take an XP
We
for
even
that.
did the sickest fucking shit.
Yes. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
discovered that
I think Felina very much
there's
did.
threads between all of reality, and the snakes know a lot fucking more than
Yeah. There you go. Take an XP for that. Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Definitely. The ring mist thing. We overcame him like 5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we can kind of overcoming. Yeah.
We all overcame our personal
yeah,
demons.
Yeah. Take an XP for that. Did you loot a memorable treasure?
Well, we lost it, I guess. The glowing white ring.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So no. No, don't take an XP for that. You don't have it.
Don't got it no more.
Yeah.
I
But
bought
take an XP for playing. Well gamed.
Okay.
Well gamed. Well
Yeah.
memed. Well done.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Nice.
stop the recording. And
Nice.
well,
It finally happened.
I got to keep it recording for 5 hours on the dot.
Nice.
On the
Oh, man.
dot.